hello there. You must be here because you received my request. How delightful. Thank you all very much. You said the wreaths of the cenotaph at the cemetery were damaged, right? I understand that you're planning on providing replacements for them. Allow me to explain. In honor of the Victory Day Festival, wreaths are hung on the cenotaph in the cemetery. The festival concludes, the wreaths are stored by the Trading Bureau. This year, too many things were stacked in the wooden box that the wreaths were kept in. The box was crushed and the wreaths inside were damaged. Oh no, poor wreaths. Chalk it up to piss poor warehouse management. I accept full responsibility for this mishap. The tradition started to remember St. Rosvita's heroic feats during the war. It's been around ever since the church declared her as a saint. That's why it's so crucial that it isn't cancelled this year. The shop is acclaimed for its repairs, so I came here seeking help. In our line of business, we fixed many old relics, like ourselves for instance. I'm humbled that you would entrust our little shop with such an important undertaking. They're broken, but they're not beyond repair. Their foundations are still intact, thankfully. But it will take time, more than what we have to fetch the materials. We will need fresh flowers for the wreaths. They aren't easy to come by. I see. I understand your situation. This is honor Rosvita, then this is my responsibility as well. Perhaps we could assume the task of procuring the materials, Adel. Sure.
Yeah.
By such wonderful boys and girls. That would help us immensely. Thank you all very much. There are two materials that we need to complete the memorial wreaths. The first of them are white ribbons to decorate the wreaths with. The tailor in the main square should carry them. The main square. Sounds easy enough. And the other is memorial flowers. They can be found growing all over Belduc. However, it's tradition to decorate the wreaths with the most beautiful snowy white flowers. This time of year, such flowers bloom on the Seal Canyon Trail. I've heard about this. Is in the canyon where the sun shines, blooms pure white flowers that glimmer like snow. It's a very rare trait even for this species. We've been to the Seal Canyon Trail before, so it won't be too hard to look. Alright, yep, field trip. I've always wanted to go flower picking. I apologize for asking all this of all you. We'll get the wreaths ready to attach decorations. The canyon is a treacherous place. Do look out for each other out there. Alright, actually, do you sell a fucking gift? Alright, bought it from you.
Of course. Thank you for stopping by.
What else can I go into? The Trading Bureau I checked. Ruined Belfry. Oh, that's not a store, sorry. Cathedral, Pendleton I checked. Noah Residence. I can go in there. Did I know I could go in there? There's no shop in there though. Welcome, welcome. Looking for something extra festive to wear today? You tell Giselle you need some white ribbon for the memorial wreaths. Oof, the wreaths broke? That's rough. I happen to have some overstock, so no need to pay for it. Wait just a sec, okay? Cool. Thank you so much. You are a lifesaver, metaphorically speaking. To mention, honoring those lost in the 100 Years' War is an important tradition. These foundations were built on their deeds after all. It's the least we can do. Kinda spooky that they broke on Victory Day, though. Let's just hope it isn't a bad omen. If only this chick knew about the ultimate Grimwald Knox coming up. Not to mention Zola running about. There's definitely a feeling of dread in the air. Well, we'd better fix up those wreaths if we want to start driving it all the way. Indeed. Everything okay? Those looks on your guys could free a finished seam. Oh no, we were just talking amongst yourselves. Thanks for the help. All that remains is to acquire the glistening flowers from found in Seal Canyon. Is it said that they bloom in a sunny spot deep within? Let us search for them. It's probably... I don't have a warp there. I thought it was going to be like right here where the hidden path was, but I guess it's farther in. Since I'm here, I might as well grab these. It's not like I fucking need them, but... I think that was the thing I liked about 8's material collecting, is you would get like rares and shit. Over here it seems to be Doesn't tell you if it's rare or not. Just crap. Yeah, I might as well fight. These guys just went through this area. Like I said, you have to max out these skills still.
Something's here. Something's here.
Where am I going? Round still. Lord of the goddamn
Your turn. Take this.
ISB.
Your slaughter. Let's make this quick.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Let's make this quick.
I didn't mean to do that.
Take this.
This way.
Somebody get to me. Take this. Your turn. I suggest.
I'd rather get rid of this pricey one out of the way first.
Something's here. Your turn, Anemona.
There's something here.
Dude, stop. Examine it. Wow, get a look at those. Sunlight Canyon. Pure white bloom, snowy shimmer, and it checks all the boxes. No doubt about it, these are the flowers used in the memorial wreaths. But curious, here they bloom especially brilliantly compared to the others of their kind. This spot likely meets its optimal growing conditions in terms of climate and terrain. Awfully convenient of them to bloom just in time for the festival, though. Let's try not to take any more than we need, okay? With that, we gathered all the requisite materials for the memorial wreaths. Let's return to the antique shop such that Rodrigo and Melissa may assemble them. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, you brought the ribbons and the flowers for the wreaths. These are just the flowers we need. You have our things. With these, we can fix the wreaths. I'm just happy we could help. Now then, we have work to do. It will be just a moment. You may stay as well, Dale. Thanks, you're all lifesavers. Audrey and Melissa got to work right away. Once the wreaths were completed, they went to the cemetery together. Wow, those wreaths really ended up coming together. Not that I expected any less from you, Mr. and Mrs. Is it Rindale? Rindale? I think what it is. That's what it was. Oh, now we hardly did a thing, though I think I speak for us all when I see these wreaths outshine the previous ones. We have the beautiful flowers and ribbons you have all collected to thank for that. And now the souls of the saint and those lost in the war can rest in peace another year. Just glad we could help. Meh. Actually, knowing Aprilis gives us all of this a bit of a funny feeling. Indeed, but at the same time a certain sense of accomplishment as well. Let's say that again. Thanks for your help, Mr. and Mrs. Rindale, and to all of you as well. We'll make sure to take extra care of these. Wouldn't want to put all your hard work to waste. Did I get a reward? It's not over yet. Here we go. Thank you for going through the trouble of collecting everything for us. We'll just be going back into the shop now. Yes, we do have our little side project to be completing. Now then, hope you all enjoy the Victory Days festivities. Same to you. It's your side project. Side project, huh? That piques my interest. Upon deliberation, they did mention having a few materials for the wreaths left over. Well, it couldn't hurt to go in and sneak a peek, right?
That takes care of that.
Pierce crown. Oh, it's basically just like the talismans, but it's better. Got it. Oh, I forgot how New Sacramento I gotta look at. What was I doing? I was trying to look at something. I can't remember what.
How about this one?
Oh, Rodario, that one simply won't do. I think girls these days prefer frills like this one has.
Oh, for crying out loud, Melissa. You don't like any of the ones I pick. Maybe this would be easier if you just picked it yourself.
I do have my opinions, but I could never decide all on my own.
Oh my, what a pleasant surprise. If it isn't Christian or friends. Wait just a moment, dears. I'll go prepare a pot of tea. Oh, you don't have to do that. We were just in the area, so we thought we'd say hello. Oh, you'll have to excuse us, dear. We were a tad preoccupied. To be precise, I wanted to make Anamona new clothes out of the leftover ribbons and flowers. We wanted her to have a pretty new set in time for the festival. That might have been finished in time for the festival if it weren't for your nettling. Well, I only want Anamona to have the most adorable clothes in town. They must be inspired after repairing the wreaths. Looks like it. Should probably leave them be. I'm sorry, Krisha. Please come back at any time.
Is everything okay, Anamona?
Yes. I was just thinking about Melissa and Rogerio's conversation. It reminded me of something.
Of something from your past?
Yes. A memory from many years ago. Of a time I spent with Rosvita. With Aprilis.
What do you think, Anamona? What do I think? You wish to know if that dress is defective? No, silly. It's a new outfit for you to wear. It took me a long time to make these. It's a present from me to you. A present? Then shall I give you something in return? You don't need to give me anything. I just want us to be friends, Anamona. Papa has already instructed me to do so. That's not what I mean. Why? How could you do that?
Your doll was getting old. I merely attempted to give her a new body. However, I did not expect her soul to reject it and disappear.
But you didn't have to throw her away!
What is the reason for this outburst?
You don't know anything! I've had Anamona since I was little. She was my only friend!
I can't believe my eyes. I thought you were gone forever. But here you are. I want so badly to take you with me. But you have your own life now. And I can't risk losing you again. Goodbye, Anamona. Until next time.
She didn't take you because she was worried about you. It sounds like Aprilis was actually a pretty normal girl.
I'm kind of relieved to hear that.
Anemona, you're smiling.
Hmm? Oh. So it seems dolls can smile too.
Anemona.
So what you were looking for was Aprilis all along?
Perhaps, but only in the beginning. Now I wish to find a way to end the Grimwald Nox forever. Aprilis has been fighting alone for so long, but I do not want
Whoops.
for her to feel alone again.
We'll help you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hadal.
So, what do you all think about this Zola guy?
From what I know about him, he sounds unpredictable, and his magnum opus is anybody's guess.
Yeah. I just hope that we'll find out soon.
Let me double check this.
Oh, buy what you like. Oh, save for
okay.
Adam. Thank you for stopping by.
I might be able to do her final one now. Did her journal update at all? I forgot to look in the corner. Nope. But maybe I had to do this quest in order to like max her affinity now. So we'll check it, but I'll do his first because maybe it's gonna be the same with him. This place looks fancier every time I walk in. Guess it's not all that when you're living on a big time doctor salary though. Well, Jules, let's go see what your mom has to say. Yeah. I'm back. Just a second, I'll be right down. Well, look at you, Jules. You brought all your little friends home with you. Come in. Oh, you'll have to forgive me for not tidying up. That's okay. Sorry for not telling you we were coming. Your mom's just the sweetest, isn't she? I'm jealous. Sweet. Is that what you call it? Oh, yes. I did spot someone in town who looked just like your father, but it didn't take long before I lost him in the crowd. Didn't want to disappoint you if it turned out I was mistaken, Jules. That's why I didn't mention it. I hope you can forgive me. It's nothing to be sorry about. That said, how did you know I saw someone who looked like your father in the first place? I figured I had nothing to lose asking the Monstrums for help, but, well... Oh, I get it. That's just how powerful our mother and son bond is, isn't it? Yeah, sure. More importantly, this man you saw was over in the Central District, right? Yes, that's right. I believe he was just on his way out of Balduke Cathedral. But there were so many people there that I ended up losing track of him. It'll probably go down as the biggest mistake of my life. Boo-hoo-hoo. I see, so there are truly people out there who cry boo-hoo-hoo. Anyway, if Dr. Noah really did leave from the cathedral... Right, all we have to do is ask if anyone saw him there. Let's go, Adel. Oh, and Jules, dear, if you do happen to run into your father, promise you won't force him to come back. What? Why? Because I trust him. Your father would never leave us without a good reason. I may not know what or why exactly, but that much I can say for sure. There's no way you can know that. Oh, but I do. I'm a lot more perceptive than I look, you know. You should never underestimate a mother, especially not yours, young man. And promise me, Jules, alright? I never went through his house. Is there anything in here? No. It's a sneeze. Alright, to the cathedral we go. I know what, I also have to check that. How many more chests do I need? Oops. That's a lot. I wonder if I missed any in the city. Like those hidden areas. I have to look that up too. I'm almost tempted to look up the journal things to make sure I don't I mean, I'm sure I already missed some more on the final chapter, but
Soldiers are hard at work.
I might have to check it like after. Just to make sure, you know. Spalding Cathedral, the Hieroglyph Church. Right? In the last place that Jules' father, I mean, Dr. Noah was seen coming out of. Oh, good to see you again. Ah, Father Ralph. Thank you for coming. It seems you brought Credo. Huh. Let's move somewhere more private for our discussion, shall we? Yes, I know Dr. Noah well. He was the one we would call whenever worshippers fell ill. However, I regret that I don't know if he's come to the cathedral lately. That's okay. Sister Mel, would you happen to know anything? I'm not sure if it's the same person you're looking for, but I recall seeing a rather strange man just here recently. Do you remember anything else about him by any chance? He came by asking to see some old medical records. The church keeps all its records from the past, you see. I remember him because I thought it was such an unusual request. But I procured them for him. He perused them as if in a frenzy. Sounds a lot like Dad. And where did he go after that? That was another peculiar thing. He said he had business at that ancient shrine outside town. Thought he seemed like the doctor, but maybe he was an archaeologist. Ancient shrine? Maybe the North Shrine? Yeah, most likely. We've been there before. Okay then, time to relive some fond memories. Hey, Yufa? Mom said that we didn't need to force him home, right? Our work's done, isn't it? We already know he's alive. We're not going to force anyone to do anything. But we're so close, you can't quit while you're ahead, Jules. Huh? You two need to have a heart-to-heart. Wasn't that one of your nails in the coffin? Alright. Wait, not that one. Here we go. Looks like he's not inside of it. Yep, there he is.
Dad.
Jules, how did you know I was here? Is there something you all needed to speak with me about?
He explained that Pamela had been searching for him ever since she saw him in the city.
It's been a long time, so I know how difficult it is to see her. Either way, you know Mom's never going to stop looking for you.
Ah, so she did see me. I should have been more discreet.
If you don't mind me asking, Dr. Noah, what are you doing here?
Ah, right. Do you see this plaque behind me? Inscribed on it is a record of diseases throughout history. I came to see if I could find anything useful.
Oh, I see. You were looking for a way to cure Jules.
What?
Am I really that transparent? Still, this might be a good opportunity for me to explain everything to you all. You deserve to know what happened. It was many years ago, long before I knew anything about homunculi. I came to learn of an institution that fostered war orphans. That was where I first met you, Jules.
I was a war orphan?
Yes. Aprilis had entrusted the four of you to that orphanage. She couldn't take care of you on her own. It was her last resort.
That's understandable.
Indeed, it was in that orphanage where we met Jules. You should have seen how happy Pamela was. After all, she couldn't bear children of her own.
Mom couldn't have children?
Unfortunately not. But I know that she loved you more because of it. The years after we adopted you were the happiest of our lives. When you became ill, it devastated your That's when I promised her that I would find a cure for you.
Dad.
One day, in my desperate search to find a treatment, a man approached me. That man was an alchemist named Zola.
Papa.
He told me who he was and asked for my help in his alchemy research. It was then he revealed to me that you, Jules, were a homunculus. I thought that if I helped him, I would eventually find a way to cure your disease.
I had no idea. But why did you have to leave us?
The hero you were created from suffered from the same disease as you. I surmised that the hero's body would lead me to more clues about the disease. However, Zola kept a firm grip on his research. As a condition for becoming his adjutant, I was forbidden from leaving the prison.
Dad,
It's not your fault, Jules. Being sick isn't ever anyone's fault. Believe me, my deepest regret is leaving you and your mother without saying goodbye.
Jules, there's something you've been wanting to say, isn't there? You don't have to wait anymore.
Yufa.
Sound like it is.
Dad. To tell you the truth, there were many things I wanted to say to you when I saw you again. I wanted to tell you how much I despised you, how much I hated you. But now, how could I say any of those things?
Jules.
Thanks, Dad. For taking care of me. For being my dad. And for trying to find a cure for me. Thank you.
Jules.
As a doctor, it would be imprudent of me to be too optimistic. But I'm progressively coming to understand your disease. There's still a chance for a cure. I will do everything in my power to save you.
Dad.
You and Kratos get a, crack a smile.
Good thing you two finally hashed it out. Hey, by the way, what kind of research were you helping Zola with exactly?
I was looking for ways to extract memories from a person's soul. That research allowed me to create the primordials and monsters from Adol's memories. I imagine Zola plans on taking this research even further.
Even further.
But what about Shadowlord? I thought you two were working together.
You must mean how Shadowlord gathered those with desirable talents in the prison. That was Zola's plan all along. He was merely using Master Shadowlord. Zola was the one who truly needed them. In spite of that, he rarely shows himself in the prison nowadays. I'm afraid even I don't know what he planned on doing with them.
Whatever it was, I'm sure it wasn't anything good.
Zola is an unforgiving man, if his treatment of Shadowlord was any indication. But if you asked me if he were evil, I wouldn't be able to tell you. He sincerely believes his actions are just, regardless of the implications.
You mean he's a whack job, the kind you stay away from?
That may be true. I admit, I have my fair share of blame for your hardships, Monstrums. For that, I apologize.
It wasn't your fault.
I understand that an apology alone is not enough for me to be forgiven, but I will work to set things right.
Dad.
I'll go see your mother soon, Jules. You have my word. My son is fighting his best even when sick. It's only right that I work just as hard. After it's all over, we'll go back to how it was. You, me, and your mother. Crimson King. No, at all. Zola is profoundly fascinated with you. You have no reason to trust me, but I suggest that you be careful. Now then, it's nearly sunset. I'd better return to the prison. You'll have to excuse me.
Dad, you be careful too.
Yes, I will.
I'm just glad we're finally getting some voice acted scenes.
Hey, good for you, Jules.
Yeah, thanks. I should thank you guys too.
We're all happy for you, Jules. Your dad is a good person after all.
I believe there is much I can learn from him as well.
Yeah, he's all right. Can we go back to town now?
I see. So it wasn't your father I saw after all. Yeah, unfortunately not. I could have sworn I caught a glimpse of him face and all, but must have been mistaken. I suppose it's time I finally threw in the towel on this. Oh, now don't be so glum, chums. I don't know how it would all went, but I imagine I can hazard a guess. Your father just isn't quite ready to see me again yet, is he? Mom. Thank you for humoring me, Jules. The same goes for the rest of you as well. It isn't much, but I'd like you to have this. I appreciate your kindness. Of course, sweetie, think nothing of it. Now I suppose I ought to get back to cooking. See, I've been working on a special little festival day treat for everybody. I may stop by to deliver later, so try not to spoil your appetite. We won't. Thanks again, Mrs. Noah. Do. Since my dad said he'd come home someday, I've been keeping it from my mom, but I guess she figured out that we were hiding something from her anyway. Seems so. Called mother's intuition. Wonder if that means Dr. Noah might be able to come home sooner than he thought. Without that understanding, I bet she'd be even fine with all the alchemy stuff. I'm not so sure about that. Either way, whether or not he does is entirely up to him. It's when I take mom's feelings into account that things get a little more complicated. Yeah, I know what you mean. In any event, now that we've reported back, shall we attend to our remaining matters? Alright. I just want to go back here to double check if I can max our affinities now. Like maybe you had to do those scenes first. Oh, she's here, so I guess that was true. Although I can't max her yet. The fuck? Well, that's disappointing, but there is somebody upstairs that can max out. Yep, here he is. Oh, Adel, I was looking for you. May I discuss something with you? So here's the thing. We don't know what's going on to happen from here on out. That's why I want to reunite Mom and Dad while I still can. I have something in mind, but I'll need your help. Could you help me get my dad to come here? Sure.
Yeah.
Thanks, Adel. After that, you and Jules left to find Smirnoff once more. Without revealing the surprise, you invited him to the dandelion.
Oh, would you get a load of this spread?
It all really does look amazing.
The presentation, the colors, it's all absolutely gorgeous. I've got a thing or two to learn.
I can't remember the last year I celebrated the Victory Day Festival. Thank you for the invitation, Adol.
It's the least I could do.
You didn't need to do this. I was only repaying a debt I owed to you.
Please, Dr. Noah, you must try some.
Thank you. I think I will.
Smirnoff enjoys the plate of food Shantae serves him.
Oh, this flavor tastes like...
I'm surprised you could tell right away. And now, the other guest of honor has arrived.
Sorry I took so long, Jules. I brought the rest of the food you asked for. Oh, my.
Pamela, is that you?
Smirnoff? Oh, my dear Smirnoff, it really is you! Thank goodness you're safe. It really was you I saw in town. You look a little tired, but I'm glad you seem well otherwise.
I'm sorry, Pamela. I know how worried you must have been after I left without saying anything.
Not at all, my dear. I knew you must have had a good reason. I'm guessing it's still not time for you to come home. Am I right?
Yes.
That's okay. You do what you need to do. I can wait a little longer. In return, eat as much as you can tonight so you get the nutrition you need.
Pamela.
Oh, I love happy endings. By the way, did Jules' mother make all of this wonderful food by herself?
Jules had a hand in helping her cook. He certainly is a gentleman at heart.
It really is delicious. I'll have to brush up on my own cooking.
Look at Dad. He doesn't know what to do with himself. Serves him right. Thank you, Adol. Tonight was a success. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to give you this. I made some extra while I was helping my mom, so I thought I'd give it to you as thanks.
Thanks, Jules. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was before I became a Monstrum, but while I was visiting the city once, I overheard something that intrigued me. A rumor about an adventurer named Adol the Red who traveled the world. Ever since I first heard about him, it made me want to live my life to the fullest. That's why I wrote my nails in the coffin.
You make me blush, Jules.
Hey, this isn't easy for me either, you know? But I mean it. Thanks, Adol. I'm glad I had a chance to finally meet you.
To the party, Smirnoff learned that Zola will be too preoccupied to search for him. At the mercy of the onslaught of police, Smirnoff conceded to extend his visit. Alright. Well, he's maxed. I'm assuming that means this is maxed. Yeah, it's not. Wow. I don't know what I missed. When I do my next playthrough, I'm gonna have to pull up a guide for these fucking journal entries. I figure, you know what, you just do the story, talk to him, do the quest, and that'll unlock it all, but fucking apparently not. I feel like I've been pretty thorough. Alright, we have one more quest over here. I'm assuming we're just gonna go into the depths. Sort of. Close enough.
There's something here.
a lot of them. Never get any less creepy no matter how many times we come. Why? Were we born those things too? Why? We were born those things too, you know. That doesn't really make it any better. Those homunculi are all the remaining products of Shadowlord's work. Each an identical clone of a human with exceptional strength and intellectual status. Requests call for their disposal. Would destroying their containers suffice? Hold on a sec. Get that those homunculi were created for Warrendal. They're technically still alive, right? It's not so easy to get rid of them. Not to mention, we still don't know who the client is. Like I care. What do you propose we do then? What are you asking me for? It's not like I would know. What do you think, Adel? It's one hell of a dilemma. Is it really, though? Yeah, I knew it was this guy. It sounds to me like you still can't bring yourself to accept the truth. But open your eyes and this whole dilemma becomes that much easier. Good to see you again, Monstrum. As for you, Adel, it's been a while. You're that guy from before. You can just call me Marius. I'm an acquaintance of Adel here. I see now. You're the one Adel was working with in the prison. Then that means you're Park's friend too. So you're a mysterious client. That's right, I am. We're an adventure, Adel Christian. You, of all people, should understand. These homunculi were made from luminaries of all sorts, Glean and Roman alike. There's no telling what kind of evil they could be used for outside these walls. What are you trying to say? I'm saying that these people are of extraordinary talent and skill. Every one of them has the potential to plunge this world into chaos. Besides, homunculi shouldn't even exist in the first place. So what's to be done with them in the end? Let me give you a hint. What did you do? It disappeared. Each of these containers comes with an emergency failsafe installed. One that, when activated, makes certain that its contents are properly discarded. Then the other containers. You've already activated that failsafe crap for them too. No, stop this. How could you? What I'm doing is unforgivable. Believe me, I know that. But as someone who wishes for peace on this continent, I can't let this go on. He didn't have to take it this far.
What?
Actually, I'd say he did. If anyone else stumbled into this facility, nothing good would come from it. Despite times calls for desperate measures, right? Desperate times call for... yeah, desperate. But he hardly even gave it a second thought. Just who is he exactly?
Now then, Monstrums, what do you say we finish up my request?
What? But you already killed all of the homunculi.
There's just one more to go. This one.
What?
You cannot mean...
Wait, so you're also a homunculus?
Yeah. Funny, isn't it? What was his name? Shadowlord? I don't know when he created me. It was probably when the real me came to this prison for an inspection. But it doesn't matter now. Would you oblige me at all?
I can't.
I thought you'd say that. That's why I brought someone else to convince you.
I wish to ask this of you as well, Adol.
Well, because I know where Parks disappeared to.
What are you doing here?
I recall Parks mentioning that he was friends with Marius.
Marcus Claudius Germanicus. That is the name of one of the most celebrated, revered people in the Roman Empire. Marius is, with all due respect, a homunculus of that man.
What?
It all makes sense now.
What makes sense?
What are you talking about?
Marius is a homunculus of the current emperor of Rom.
Well, I did call it him being the Emperor, because they said, oh, isn't the Emperor some young guy now? Yeah. So I was right on that part, but him being a homunculus was another twist.
What? He is? But if you're his friend, then who are you, Parks?
I regret I had to keep it a secret from you all.
Is he the fucking Governor General?
But my real name
Oh
is
my
Linda.
god. And Iris befriended him, and Iris was trying to kill him the entire time. Wow.
I was formerly only a cardinal of the church, but now I am also Governor General of Glea.
Good job, Ease 9. Surprise after surprise.
But weren't you supposed to be missing?
Cardinal Lindheim.
I knew you weren't just some old man, but I can't say I saw this coming.
When I went to inspect the prison, I saw an inmate who looked just like His Majesty. I thought my eyes were deceiving me, so I investigated as an undercover prisoner. But I had no idea he was a homunculus.
It was my fault you went through all of that, Lindheim.
Nonsense. It was my choice. I couldn't turn a blind eye to His Majesty, even if you're not precisely the same person. I figured Adol needed to hear this to understand your reasoning.
I believe Shadowlord has some kind of control over me. After we escaped, I knocked Adol out and returned to the prison with him. In the same vein, I think it prevents me from ending my own life. I may not be a real Imperial Knight, but it'd be nice to go out like one. That's why it needs to be you, Adol. You're the only one who can do this.
I never thought I'd come to this.
Yeah. Sorry, my friend. This'll be the last time I take advantage of your kindness. All right, Adol. Don't hold back.
Marius's body is glowing.
So this is really goodbye.
Yeah. It's been fun. Adol, can I say one more thing before I go? In your adventures, you save people's lives. You lead them. Give them courage. You discover the unknown. And little by little, your actions change the world. I'm sure, Adol, that you'll come to understand the meaning of this someday.
The meaning of what?
Look at me, giving advice on my deathbed. When you find the answer, tell it to the real me, would you? I'm sure that wisdom will help the world. Find the one who's behind this. You have to stop him. Thanks for being my friend, Adol. We had a good run.
Adol.
Thank you, Adol.
He was a good friend.
I know. I'm positive he felt the same way. We're all depending on you to make his final request a reality.
He was one hell of a guy, but I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
The one who's behind this? He must have known about Zola.
So he was the Emperor's.
I had no idea that you were the Governor General, Parks. I hope we didn't do anything to offend you.
Of course you didn't. and I'm the one who owes you an apology. Forgive me for keeping this a secret from all of you.
You don't have to.
I hope you will find the sincerity in my words, despite my prevarication. I'm very glad to have met you all, though I wish it were in different circumstances. With that, I should also be on my way.
Parks, you've helped us a lot too.
No.
Yeah, the dandelion never would have been possible without you. You're the one who started it, Governor General or not.
And I believe it would be in your best interest as Governor General to see this through.
It is handy having you around.
And maybe you could keep those nosy soldiers in check. Well, not that someone like Belger would pose much of a threat.
You are all very convincing. Very well. I shall remain at the Dandelion, though I may return to my office occasionally to tend to my many long overdue affairs.
Happy to have you back.
Yes.
Yes, likewise. But are you sure about this? My allegiance lies with Rom.
Of course we are. To us, you're still Parks, not the Governor General.
I understand. I shall be sure to remember that.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I got a couple of those out to use. That takes care of all the urgent requests we had, but Aprilla still hasn't gotten in touch with us. I do wonder what's going on with her, but waiting around would only waste time. Let's return to the Dandelion for now and see if there's anything else we can do. Almost on my 100. Did that finish off him, or at least get him to, It did, too. I'm assuming I didn't miss her last one, just because I think it would have skipped. But like his, I have a feeling maybe I did. But then again, I have no fucking idea. Because I mean, she's missing too. I don't remember where the fuck she's at. And his affinity's max, so I don't know what the hell I'm missing with him either. I have no fucking idea, and it's bothering me, so I should just stop worrying about it. Just beat the game, and if I miss something, I'll just have to look it up. Just when I do the second playthrough, we get through it.
Taking point.
My turn.
We want to go back here. Maybe we can max out his affinity now too. Where have you been, Adel, my darling? My heart nearly turned to dust waiting for you to come home to me. Maybe I over-dramatized it just a tad. Did something happen, Shantae? Yes, you see, I was looking over the bulletin board as I always do. There it was, a request from none other than our stout friend Warden Belger. Belger? Can you believe it? I thought at first it was just a joke in poor taste, but as it turns out, it really was from Belger. What did it say? According to him, there have been sightings of strange monsters on the State Road. Tell him to do it himself. He's got grunts with swords, right? We're not pest control. Do not be so quick to dismiss it. There is something peculiar about this. Strange monsters. Perhaps the research wing has something to do with this. That's true. Maybe that's why he's asking us for help. Knowing him, he wouldn't have unless he was desperate. Might as well humor him. The Hardcliff Knights are a bit curtailed at the moment, being on probation. Poor guy must be scrambling to keep up without them. There's been an influx of tourists here to see the festival, and they may be endangered. We've also received a similar request from Carla for this reason. Adel, my darling, would you consider it? Something has to be done. concur wholeheartedly. Nobody is more qualified to hunt monsters than you all. Tuh. Do we have more quests? No, just him? Serious beasts have been stalking the Saudi road of late. I could dispose of them right away, but as it stands, we have no men for the garrison to spare at the moment. I therefore request their extermination from anyone who's skilled enough to do so. Alright, Saudi road. Before that, I can't finish parks right now, so let's do that. Hello there, Adol. May I borrow you for a moment? I'd be honored if you'd allow me to perform a little magic trick for you.
Now, Adol, is this your guard? No? Then how about this one? Very well. Now, if you will just add the two numbers together.
Try adding the two numbers, they come out to the value, be the value of your card. That's amazing.
Nonsense. It's a simple trick anybody can learn with time. I'm glad I'm taking the time to pick up some new hobbies while I can still be Parks. To tell you the truth, I wanted to discuss one other thing. I wished to express my gratitude to you for allowing me to remain as Parks and for treating me as such. I found a great many things that I would never have found as the Cardinal. And most of all, I thank you for saving a friend of mine. If you'd allow me the sentiment, I consider you a friend as well.
That makes both of us. Or I hope we can be friends for a long time.
Yes. I wouldn't have it any other way. Balduc's future is still uncertain. I will secure the full capacity of the Roman army to ensure the safety of these citizens. As my friend, you have my full support, so you can focus on what you need to do.
I know it's weird, it says max level for that stuff. Oh my god, I didn't finish his journal? Whatever. But it says it only went to level 4. Alright. What else do I have left? I think it was just the Belger thing, Stade Road. Or was it Stade Road? Here we go. It's gonna fuck some shit up. It's fine with me. The report indicated the presence of unusual beasts in the vicinity of Stade Road. Right, we should try to stay attentive as we make our way down the path. Looks like they decided to save us the trouble. Damn. These guys are practically caught in pests around here. Let's clean them out so we can find out what we're really looking for. Oh, that was it. Done and dusted, as they say. It's just weird, those monsters seem a little more hairy than usual. Now that you mentioned it, it did kind of feel like they were afraid of something. Should. Everything okay there, Credo? Huh? Oh, yeah, just almost got carried away for a sec there. What? What do you mean? You checking this road out or what? Pick up your hoops already. Hey, Credo. Is he almost done with his skills? Almost. I still got the one level 1 I gotta max out. What the fuck is this shit? Proceeding ahead will prevent you from being able to freely explore the city for some time. Oh. Oh, I meant to go back. That's fine, whatever. Shh, keep your heads down. Those are Lumeries. How did they manage to get out of here? Just a hunch, but I have a feeling those things are the unfamiliar beast the warden meant. It's highly probable, yes. Which should mean, let's get unpacking. was actually gonna end it there and just do next time it was gonna be something different. Would you max that one? I guess Dusk's drop. No, that one's about to be done. I need Orbital. Oh, wait, I didn't finish this one? Oh, it's the canyon that I finished. Okay. Alright, so luckily he's almost fucking done. Oh, I didn't break it. That takes care of that. Yeah, but still, why would the Luminaries turn up in a place like this? Perhaps Rosvita may be able to tell us. Which reminds me, April still hasn't gotten in touch yet, huh? No. Enough. Come again? This ain't nearly enough. Credo? Kill me already. What's with him? I'm not certain. This is sudden, even for him. I said, kill me already. I dare you to try. Eek. Haddle, this is... Here they come. The wave of Luminaries? What? Where did they even come from? It's almost as if it was Credo who called them forth. We can talk about it later. Understood. I don't know what the hell's going on with him. It's probably... I mean, that... I don't know why they put him in my party. I mean... I guess it kind of makes sense, but I'm glad they didn't take out him.
Let's make this quick. How about this? No escape. I'll get you. No escape.
Dude's going fucking nuts. This is hard to watch. Credo? What's going on here? Did I do all this? Indeed, you appear to be enjoying yourself quite a bit. What happened to you all of a sudden? Yeah, that was extreme, even for you. Again, huh? It's like you already know. I've got a tendency to get a little worked up when I'm fighting. But for a while now, I've been having a hard time holding it all back. Just when I thought I was in perfect form today, too. So you're saying this has happened to you before? Not to this extent. I'd completely lost all sense of reason until just a bit ago. Guess I'm no different from the Luminaries once I get like that. Credo. Well, now's as perfect time as any. I'll be dipping out for good from here on. What? Now hold on just a second. Dipping out for good? You can't even do that, can you? I'll fight my share in the knocks, but for me, this chummy crew charade ends here. Besides, you saw I was back there. We're all better off this way, right? All I wanted to do was give that Zola guy a good wallop and the kisser anyway. No one's stopping you. I'll let you have the honors. Catch you later. Wait. Can you believe him? Acting as if this is nothing. Actually, I think he's been ready for this ever since he realized what was happening. Knowing him, I'll bet he just chose to keep quiet about this entire time. I know he did. That's the part that pisses me off the most. Credo's not actually the best person, and he's incredibly scary too. But isn't there anything we can do to help him out, Adel? There has to be a way. Yeah, there has to be. At the very least, we have managed to successfully fulfill the Warden's request. Perhaps you should return to Baltic for the time being. You're right. There's nothing much we can do from now, even if we wanted to. Let's go back to town. We can figure out what to do from there. Alright, so he's out of the party for now. Yeah. Alright, Dust Drop is maxed. Orbital Souls. Still need one more skill, dude. Shit. Wonder when you fucking learn it. I mean, once I ever learn it, I'll have to just... It's only one skill you have to do over and over and over and over. Wait, did I just finish that? I didn't. Now it's done, okay. Alright, so he only has Orbital Souls left. Of course, it costs 40 fucking 3. Oh, that's right, hold on. Let me use... Oh, I got that Sacramento I gotta turn into. Shit. Fuck, where are they? Is that max? See if it goes all the way up. Hey, SP maxed. It's gonna take a while to use this though. How many do I need for a level 2? 39. Oh well, it is what it is. So we go back inside. I do want to see what that last Sacramento is before I sign off for the night. Haddle. Rosvita. Where the heck have you been all this time? The Victory Day Festival is about to begin. My apologies. Turns out I had more to address than I originally expected. I can see you taking care of the Lumaries that escaped me just now. It was almost as though something had been luring them outside of town. Wait, you were chasing those Lumaries from earlier, Aprilis? Why did we did end up defeating them, but Credo, he... Did something befall him? And on the others tell Aprilis the whole story of what happened with Credo. I see, so that's how it went. What do you think we should do? In all technicality, nothing. You'll be summoned to the Grimwall nonetheless. That's true, but still. This impending Grimwall will be as formidable as I anticipated. The fact that the Lumaries are appearing on our plane of existence attests to that. Our time is running short. Credo must compose himself sooner rather than later. How much do you know about Credo, Rosvita? Given he was originally a comrade of mine, I'm fully aware of the kind of man he is. Allow me to tell you what little advice I can give. You, Adel, are the key to resolving this. I am? That's right. Only you can bring Credo to his senses. Now then, follow me. Wait, where exactly are we going? To tame a feral hawk, of course. They're gonna have like a one-on-one fight, huh? Thanks for stopping by. I want to make another stop. The whole damn town's packed thanks to the festival. You there. You appear to be quite skilled. Perhaps you could honor us with a match. Don't make me laugh. I thought I told you, I'm out of the group. Besides, can't fight even if you wanted to, thanks to that horse shit curse. He's right about that. He was, up until recently. Adel is, in a sense, no longer the same Crimson King he once was. That, coupled with the power of the Berserker, is enough to lift the particular restriction. Berserker. Simply put, it is now possible for the two of you to cross swords. You don't say. Well, now you're talking. But do not misunderstand. Losing yourself to the depths of darkness is no way of victory. You must awaken to your truest self, Credo, to who it is you really are. Don't know what you're saying, but as long as I get to bout with His Majesty, I don't really care. In a bout you shall receive. Prepare to venue. Follow me. Colosseum, how fitting. I don't think I've ever seen the Colosseum so vacant before. Yeah, though it won't be for too long. The Pendleton Company had this time slot blocked out for us in particular. Carla did all that? Well, actually, it was my father who helped us this time around. Wow, talk about family connections. Everyone, they're starting. The both of you are prepared, I trust. I, Prillish, shall bear witness to this battle. I won't hold back. With your tears, maybe. Let's see His Majesty people please his way out of this one. Enough. Stand ready. Alright. It's go time. That power. He intends to begin with it? I can only imagine how long he's been waiting for this. Are they going to be alright, you think? It's going to be hard to just stand here and watch them duke it out. It's not in our place to interfere. We must leave this matter to Adel. I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but I ain't showing you a lick of mercy. Begin.
You're both so strong. Come on, you two. Give it your best shot.
I don't know why they want to be well prepared. I'm kicking this dude's fucking ass. Oh wait, he's got more health.
I hope that blockhead's satisfied after this.
I still do not understand why it is they are fighting.
I didn't do shit.
With the next strike, this will finally be behind us.
Get your ass down here. Bitch.
You're as good as I hoped. Nothing beats this feat. You don't think we're finished, do ya?
I'm just getting started.
That's what I like to hear.
They're still at it. They can't even hold their Monstrum forms anymore.
Those two never cease to amaze. This reminds me of how Kratos was when he first fought Shadowheart. No, I think he's even more determined now. Oh!
What is it, Krisha?
Is it just me? Or is Kratos' darkness starting to fade? Huh, maybe it's because he's not in his Monstrum form anymore.
Damn it.
How about it? Are you done yet?
Like hell I am.
He's done.
You've got to be kidding me. I can't lift a finger.
That is the consequence of succumbing to the darkness without knowing how to control it. But it's impressive you've lasted this long while carrying it inside you. I suppose you have Shadowlord to thank for that.
Huh? What are you on about?
For a long time, your only goal was to defeat Shadowlord. Your determination offset the negativity of your darkness, helping you maintain a balance. When Shadowlord was killed, your goal was no more, and your determination faded. That's when the darkness regained its control over you.
Makes sense.
That's the biggest pile of bullshit I've ever heard.
You are a homunculus of a warrior known as a berserker. There's strength and darkness were two sides of the same coin. Does this sound familiar?
Since I was a kid, I was good at just about everything without putting in much effort. For a long time, I didn't get how people could be dedicated to anything. But that all changed the first time I got myself into a sword fight. The fear and thrill I felt as I eluded death with every swing of my sword. And then the ensuing euphoria after surviving the life-threatening ordeal. For the first time, I felt alive. I had finally found meaning in my life. Not long after that, I watched Sister Lisa die right there in front of me. After that, things changed. I started challenging strangers, anybody who could put up a fight. I could only feel alive when I was staring death in the face.
Contrary to what you believe, you're not a fighter, Kratos.
What'd you say?
Being good at everything made you feel like nothing was worth dedicating yourself to. Then you finally found something. Something you couldn't pick up right away. The first time, you felt the desire to improve yourself.
A desire to improve, huh?
The satisfaction you feel stems from overcoming your weaknesses. This instinct is the very darkness inside you, and the source of a berserker's power. There's a thin line between conquering the darkness and being conquered by it.
You're not making any sense.
At this very moment, as you lie there helpless on the ground, what do you feel?
Pissed off at how I didn't stand a chance against him.
If you were truly angry, would you be smiling?
I'm smiling?
Perhaps you feel like you found what you were looking for. You might even feel gratitude toward your opponent.
Huh?
You must have felt the same way after you lost to Shadowlard.
I was grateful to him?
Warriors like you need a fair fight where they can realize their fullest potential. As long as you understand this, you will never be swallowed by your darkness again. Things are often simpler than they seem. You need only to change your perspective. Dr. Noah told me something. He said that Shadowlard and Sister Lisa were childhood friends.
What?
It's possible Sister Lisa asked him to watch over you. I am as much to blame for placing you in that orphanage to begin with. I'm sorry, Kratos. For everything.
That's a whole lot of jabbering just to embarrass me. For someone they call a saint, you sure are a pain in the ass. I give up. You win, alright? I guess I can stick with you guys a little longer.
Good. Welcome back. I have you to thank, Adol. Now, we can face the Grimwald Nox as a complete team.
It appears all is well now.
Ugh, you guys really had me worried.
Hey, how's it feel to be dragged home by Mommy after running away?
Come closer and say that again.
It's giving him a hard time. I like that.
I'm just happy that Kratos back.
Yes, I think we all are. I need to speak with you all about what's to come. Let's continue this discussion at the Dandelion. Adol, would you please carry Kratos?
Not in a million years.
What's the matter? Big boy Kratos can't walk on his own?
You little shit. Enjoy it while you still can.
All right, that went great.
Wow, I'm like one battle away. Don't go into a cutscene. Come on. Damn.
Oh, why does it have to be the Victory Day festival of all days?
It's the day when the monsters are most active as a result of their amassed enmity. Monsters are more vicious today than any other time in the year. It's a testament to how deep the scars left by the 100 Years' War really are.
100-year war with a 500-year-old curse, huh?
And now they're overflowing into our side.
Civilians will be out celebrating. We'd best exercise caution.
Yes. Tonight the Grimwald Nox will appear. And it will be like none other you've faced thus far.
How will tonight be different from the other times?
If it were just more monsters, it may not pose a great threat for you Monstrums. But the truth of the matter is, we don't know what'll happen until the time comes. I searched as much as I could, but I can't be certain of anything.
So, we're going in blind.
The Grimwald Nox is nothing more than a shell that the gods created. What resides within it is determined by the emotions it has accumulated.
Like the kids said, we're going into a wolf's den dressed like sheep. Well, I suppose it wouldn't be much fun if we knew exactly what to expect.
Did you find anything about where Zola is? You mentioned that we might not have to fight him after all.
Yeah, nobody's heard from him.
I doubt that coward would have shown his face anyway.
Even I do not fully comprehend Papa. He does not see the world as we do. As his prior actions suggest, there is nothing he will not do to complete his research. I am not the best judge of character, but I advise against thinking of him as an ally.
He was a remarkably adept strategist during the war, and was always true to his ideals. We had more than our share of arguments because of that. We should expect that he will intervene.
He seems pretty quick to turn a blade against his allies from the 100 Years' War. Not that I wouldn't do the same to him.
So, what now? We just gonna sit on our hands until the Grimwald Nox?
But there's still the danger of monsters appearing in the city. It couldn't hurt to go look around.
Yufa's right. Either way, we'll all come back here when it's time.
Be vigilant in areas where enmity may have accumulated the most, especially places that have ties to the 100 Years' War.
We'll keep our eyes peeled.
So the plan is to patrol the city until the Grimwald Nox emerges.
The clock's ticking. Be careful out there. Now might be a good time to polish up your equipment, top off your supplies.
Yeah, I still don't know how to upgrade max equipment. I mean, the ultimate gear.
Okay, my darlings? I'll have a glorious feast ready for you once you return.
Do you have more quests? Okay. Going all out in this last chapter with the fucking quests. Oh yeah, the rubric. I forgot about that.
I'm ready and raring to go.
Half gift gauge consumption. It's 45,000 gold. Ugh.
Let me know if you need anything. Come back anytime.
Can I sell shit to you?
Step right up. Aren't you gonna go by?
Actually, how far am I from? Money. I've still got a ways to go. Oh wait, max gold possess. It does want me to hold it, so it doesn't increase at all. So it wants me to have the most that I can. Ugh. All right.
Hey, so goodbye.
All right. You know what? I'll worry about it next time. I'm gonna end it here. Next time we probably beat the game. So tomorrow I'll probably beat the game. That doesn't mean we're done with Ys 9. Like I said, I'm gonna 100% it. I'm gonna get the platinum. While that cutscene was going on, I did look up the journal. I'm assuming I probably did miss some. They said you do get a fair bit of them in the epilogue. So everybody that has like one, I think I might be okay with. So maybe I fucked up hers. I doubt I fucked up Aprillis's because you don't hang out with her. Maybe I'm assuming I fucked up his, because I don't know why his wouldn't be done yet. Maybe her. I'm assuming I fucked up his, unless he has a quest for us. We'll probably finish her. I don't know why we wouldn't. I'm not sure about Xavier, but he just joined us, so I'm sure we might finish it. Actually, it looks like we did pretty good with it. These are probably story related, so I'm not worried about those. But we'll see. If I did miss it, the only thing that sucks about it is it does not carry over in New Game Plus, the journal entry, so I gotta do them all again, which means I gotta do every single quest, so just the one that I fucking missed. Hopefully these carry over, but I don't know. So you get the 100% ring all together. So I don't have to do them again. But like I said, coming through the cutscenes and stuff, it should go pretty quick. And we'll be like max level pretty much and all that. So we'll probably beat the game, and then maybe I'll grind out max level and then the rest of the skills. If I'm missing any by then. Because I don't know how long the last dungeon is and stuff. Yeah, we'll see. Anyways, like I said, that's gonna do it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please YouTube, like, share, subscribe, Twitch, give me a follow. And I'll see you guys next time. Late.